weep, grana weep, niddy bong. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. Today we're going to take a look at the EARTHRISE War for Cybertron grapple. Before we take a look at this, I got this figure from Star Action Figures. So guys, if you're in the UK, really check out Star Action Figures. I'm based in Manchester. I've been to numerous stores in and around Manchester and surrounding towns and cities. I cannot find EARTHRISE figures in any of the retail shops, so I would definitely recommend to go there. I've had a look on Kapow as well. Kapow looks like they've been selling them, but looks like they sell out fairly quickly when they come in, so I guess they get a lot of pre-orders. But what I found on Star Action Figures is, yeah, they keep having them there. So right now you can get Grapple, you can get Starscream, and you can also get Optimus. So if you are looking for these EARTHRISE Siege figures before they hit the retail shops, which looks like in a lot of places March 8th, March 2nd, that kind of time frame. If you want them a little bit early, I would definitely get online and go hunting. So before we look at Grapple himself, let's have a look at the packaging. So here, EARTHRISE War for Cybertron on the front. The second piece here is Grapple Autobot. Nice little Autobot symbol there on the side as well. On the top, Autobot symbol, and of course, gimme gimme gimme, I cannot wait for Galvatron. And then Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. Fantastic, awesome Siege artwork. Nemesis, Prime, Wheeljack, can't wait to get that guy very soon. Bumblebee, the Ark crash landing on Earth, Quintessons. Oh, so much exciting stuff coming, really looking forward to it. Interesting to see how all this plays into the Netflix series as well, if this is all what's going to happen in the Netflix series, because it seems to follow the kind of path of the movie. And I'm really excited for the future of the franchise at the moment with regards to this. If this toy line is anything to go off with its Netflix TV series. And then on the back we have the product itself. You can see you have Grapple in his robot form. He transforms in 16 steps. You can see him in his truck mode, and then you can see here that he can link up with certain other things in and around. Everything seems to have this base mode within the trilogy, and he can link up with all those using his little grapple. And then at the side, some fantastic artwork along the side there. Absolutely awesome as always. Again, similar to the last one, I have the inside piece and I have a decoder. My decoder I haven't attached. I've got 3 of these decoders now, so I don't need it. But again, I can't find anything on this box to decode. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, because this is the second one now where I can't find anything, please leave something down in the comments to tell me where I'm going wrong with this, because I cannot for the life of me find anything that needs to be decoded. On the last 2 I found it on Prime. I can't find anything on Starscreams, and I haven't found anything on this. You know, if I go over this, you'll see I cannot find a symbol anywhere that needs to be decoded. If I'm doing something wrong, guys, please let me know in the comments. I'd like to know, but I got the one on Prime. I can't find the ones on Grapple or Starscream. So there's that piece over with. Now let's look at the main event himself, Grapple. Let's just lower the camera a little bit because he is fairly low down, but he is so cool. Really nice looking color here. the model itself is just a beautiful G1-esque grapple. Looks exactly the same as from the first episode when he was pulling the cars up the hill in one of the first episodes of Transformers. I know that he's not called Grapple, he's called Haul in that one, I know that, but this is exactly how he looks there. They've done such an amazing job on this articulation on it itself. You get a full 360 on that. This slides in and out. The hook itself, unfortunately, is not a hook, so you actually can't use the hook. The hook is unusable. You can see it's fully enclosed. Yeah, no give, no nothing there. So, I mean, you could, I guess, take out this piece if you like and turn it into a hook, which is a bit of a shame. I think a bit of a shame. Lovely blue for the glass. Wheels are yellow and black, plastic wheels. Lovely molding all over, and I love the bright color of this. This is an absolutely fantastic figure. Comes with accessories. You have the accessory here that you can, comes off and then just attaches to the front here, so he can have his little hose type thing here, which is pretty cool. You can then take that off, and you can then attach his grapple. Now this actually does pick things up, so if I want to, so if I use the back of Optimus's trailer, so you can see on the back of Optimus's trailer I have a little groove peg type things here, so he can just put it in there and he can attach and pick things up as is needed. So you can see that he can pick the trailer up, he can run away with Prime's trailer if he really wants to. Yeah, so he can do all that. So the hook itself unfortunately doesn't grip, but the grappling arm works pretty well. A lot of these EARTHRISE figures come with this, so that was the Prime one, and obviously we can also do a similar thing with Astro Train's caboose as well, so he can lift things up, and it's pretty cool because he can lift these things up, and you can see that it's definitely pretty strong. You know, there's a little bit of weight to the caboose from Astro Train, some of his accessories, so yeah, not bad at all. For comparison, bring on his other EARTHRISE counterpart, Prime. So he's a lot lower to the ground than Prime. I think size-wise, that's quite unfortunate that there's that much of a difference. It would have been nice to have seen this to be equal in size with Prime's cab. That would have been pretty cool. I know overall that probably would have made him a lot larger a figure, but maybe that would have been not such a bad thing, considering you know, he should be the same length as Prime and his trailer, really. I think that the scaling on this could have been a bit better. On his own standalone, he's fantastic, but scaling wise with Prime, I would have liked to have seen this one done a lot bigger. Obviously, because we now have this one, Inferno will probably be coming around the same scale as well, and I'm pretty excited to see that one. So now let's look at the transformation. So for the transformation, first of all, take off any accessories that you have, then close down the hook and bring the hook round to the back. Then you want to start on the front here, unpeg everything from the front and bring the cab around. Once you've brought the cab around, you can bring the arms around, and you can bring the arms around and take out his little handies here. Everything is very solid, I have to say, on this. Everything clips together very, very nicely. There's no real loose joints on this, which is great. Then you remove this piece here, so you pull the pegs out. These pegs fit in very securely, which is great because that's kind of the basis for holding the vehicle mode together. But they are, oh, that is very stiff. They are very, there we go, there's one. And here's the second one. Oi, oi, oi. So you can see they do. Oh, there we go. We get there in the end. There's no danger of those things just falling apart while you're messing around with it. Fold the feet back in on themselves. Bring this up. Fold it down and kind of concertina it back in. Flip the old head around there and bring the back piece down like so, and he just clips under there. So you see here you've got two plugs, yeah, just two tabs, 1 and 2, and then we have Grapple. So there he is in all his glory. I'd rearrange my camera here. So Grapple, what do we think of Grapple? I think he's a very, very nice looking, very G1-esque Grapple. His colours, the mould on it is absolutely great. He's got a lot of moulded detailing on him. Not too many gaps. There's a couple of gaps here, but they're well hidden. Everything else looks very, very solid on this figure. I love this blue glass. I love the transformation. Very simple transformation, but really, really, really good. Not too much of a backpack. Posability wise, can he ninja kick? Yes, he can. He can ninja kick, so his balance is pretty good. Articulation, full 360 on the arms, full rotation there. You can get a good bend on the knees, and you can also move his head a full 360 there. He's got a good swivel at the hips, and he can also get a good swing on them legs, knees, and you get some foot tilt out of him as well. So articulation wise, he's pretty damn good. Have a little look at his Swede there, his nice little head. So yeah, he's got those crazy looking hypnotic eyes. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's light pipe in there or not, but wow, really, really interesting eyes. Pretty scary. I like those eyes. It's nice to see that feature stand out. Obviously on the Prime figure it didn't, but that's a really, really nice looking head sculpt. Overall a really nice figure. A little disappointment on my figure is that I've got a few pieces you can see where, you can see there on the arm, where in the manufacturing process they've obviously been a bit rough with the old guy during the manufacturing process. So yeah, a bit of disappointment for me there, that my figure is slightly damaged, but hey ho, you know, I'll just call it battle damage, say he's part of the siege line. One interesting characteristic on this one is that you can fold the arm's hand around, and then you actually have a port here on the back where you can put in some of his accessories. So you can have him as a one-armed guy with his laser or water jet or whatever it is you want to call this piece here, but you can also fit him with his grappling hand here as well, which is pretty cool. So he's got his gun as well that he comes with, so the gun can go here. So you have him accessorized up, looking pretty damn cool. What's pretty good as well is you can give him if you want him to have explosive fists, he can have some pretty explosive fists. So he can be yeah, look pretty crazy with his explosive fists on the go there. Looking pretty crazy. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with him. Oh, I'm not sure about this little, not sure if I should hang that like that. I'm just put it back there a little bit. But yeah, looking pretty good there with his explosions on his fists. Move him around, and then we can just fold the whole piece back around again. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. So you've got the option to have him with his hands, or you can have him however you want, and I think that's pretty awesome. So now for the comparison, let's bring in Prime. So this is him stood head to head with Prime. So you can see they are pretty much the same size. Bringing in Starscream as well. So you can see here from a bad guy's point of view, Starscream is slightly bigger. If you want to see my review on either of these two, please check the links. We have both of my reviews for both Prime and for Starscream. So yeah, so height wise you can see, and this is how they all look as a group. Pretty good. Loving what we're getting so far with the EARTHRISE guys. Yeah, so overall, is this a figure worth picking up? Hell yeah. Yeah. One complaint with this, and that would be its sizing in its alt mode, when in comparison to something like Prime, where I think he should be a little bit bigger. But other than that, wow, love it. Maybe there'll be a KO version down the line that does this guy in a slightly bigger than the version we got now. But other than that, I think this is an awesome figure. Some nice little tips, some nice little tricks with this guy as well, like the hands moving and all that. Love it. Not as good as the Starscream, so definitely not my favorite in this line so far, but certainly my second favorite so far of this line. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I've never owned, even when I was collecting before, I've never owned a Grapple, so very happy to have this guy in my collection. Again, if you want to be able to pick, if you want to pick this guy up, I definitely recommend that you head over to Star Action Figures. That's where I'm getting all of my EARTHRISE stuff from at the moment. Alright guys, thank you very much for checking out the video. Please like, share and subscribe if you would like to help out my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys, see you later.